playing against the Memphis Grizzlies right here. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Here's Edwards.
Oh, my goodness.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Oh, wow. He went way up.
Goodness.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Russell, the pass to Towns. That three's off the mark. And here's Memphis. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
To the middle. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Prince. With the drive. Tipped.
On the block shot, Dylan won't beat you with length, but he does have good lift off the floor.
Here's Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. From deep, Bane. And another miss by Memphis.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Releases from 15. Misses off the left iron.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Adams. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he gets that one.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
From deep, Morant. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest.
2 minutes remaining in the fight. 2 minutes.
Now Russell. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Towns for 3. Outside for Russell. It's stolen away. Bane against Russell. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Pass to Edwards. Over Bane. Altama grabs the board.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
The open shot by Brooks. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Edwards, the pass to Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Edwards for 3. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Fades back. No good off the back of the rim.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's Morant. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside for Russell. From behind the arc. No good on the shot. And so it's Memphis, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Outside Bain. Stolen by Russell. Outside Edwards. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Morant, the pass to Bain. And again, another missed shot. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Edwards. Brooks with the rebound.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Morant, no good.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Down low. Here's Prince. No good. And it's Memphis the other way. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Russell to pass to Towns. Grizzlies with the rebound. And here's Morant outside. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Prince. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Russell. Fires the 3. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Back to Morant. There's the drive. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Here's Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant. And now a 9-point Grizzly lead.
A skilled shooter like Desmond Bain also loves playing inside.
Moran against Russell. Oh, the swat by Adams. Outside for Russell. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Kept alive. Lets it go from deep. Outside Russell. The ball's knocked loose. Takes the 3. Brooks with the rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
To win the drought. Denied by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
And he comes up with a bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And here are the Grizzlies. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Pass to Aldama. Here's Brooks. And here's Morant outside. And the three-pointer goes. Morant's got 15 points.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
And so it's Memphis, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now the Timberwolves with it, trailing by 17. It's Edwards on the wing. And a deep 3 from Russell. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Payne, the pass to Adams. Payne against Edwards. Payne, no good. Payne's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Edwards for 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 10.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. The 3 from Payne. Offensive rebound.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Here's Edwards on the take. Oh, Morant with the block. Pass to Payne. Here's Aldama. Edwards pulls it in.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Looking to get back on track. To the wing on the left. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Here's Towns. 5 on the clock. Another shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And Gobert, even when he gets hit, maintains his focus on the bucket and gets it to go.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race. putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And the basket by Aldama.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Pass to Prince. Outside Edwards. Launches a three. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Bain. Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Russell from outside. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Morant with the bucket.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Outside Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The first one falls.
Anthony Edwards, 2 shots.
Good on both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Aldama. Here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. That free throw misses.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Morant. 18 points for him. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Here's Bain. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. Edwards can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Morant against Russell. Here's Aldama. And another miss by Memphis. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Basket's good.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Pass to Morant. 24 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Bain. Morant, the pass to Bain. Just 5 on the clock. And another miss by Memphis. And here's Edwards. Let's go with a 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Memphis, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They've done well to disrupt the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving, and going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3.
A mismatch nightmare. Brooks can muscle through smaller players, out quick bigger players, and he can shoot it.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Pass to Prince. Now Towns takes a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Ah, the versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Morant against Edwards. Fires from the wing. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Here's Aldama. Guarded by Edwards. Here's Aldama. He tries for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Stolen by Bane. Russell against Morant. Here's Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Aldama. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. The kick out to Edwards. The three. Shakes him. And Gobert with the stuff.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. And here's Morant, guarded by Edwards. The three is up. From deep, Bane. And no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. From deep. Rebound Minnesota.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Prince can't hit. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Morant, the pass to Adams. Here's Aldama to stop the drought. Outside for Brooks. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Back to Russell. From the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Edwards with it, guarded by Morant. Back to Edwards. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth. Morant, pass to Brooks. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Pass to Towns. Edwards with it. Now Russell tries to break his ice. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Crafty score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Edwards can't hit. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The three from Bane. Cuts off the pass.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Morant against Edwards. Now here's Morant. And so the Grizzlies take the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll wrap it up.
to watch. Terrific. David, thanks. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Jackson has the open look. Minnesota with the rebound. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh man, caution, flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. He was all alone on that one.
That consistency from Paul George is staggering. Not a guy you can give looks like that to.
Outside, Towns. Launches a three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he makes that one.
You like Kawhi, and he knows when to be forceful, just using his muscle on the inside to get to his shot.
Edwards from deep three-point territory. The quick look, no good that time. LA has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The three from George. That one doesn't go. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. From past the arc. Leonard against Edwards. George, that's a two-pointer. Here's Leonard. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Zubats. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. For three, Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Clippers leading by 3. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get help, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages. A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Misses off the right iron.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
On the wing, Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And Leonard gets it to go.
Consistent shooter from all 3 levels. Kawhi Leonard, the first option they typically look for, and for very good reason.
Russell passes to Towns. Will it go? The Clippers grab the miss.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Passes it to Zubats. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
And you love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game, just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Edwards can't hit.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
So it's the Clippers now. Jackson looking around. Driving to the basket. From deep. And it's George missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Edwards, and he drops it in from the low post.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next.
And your Clippers, Houston team.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
Well, coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for Minnesota. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward spot. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Outside, George. At the wall. Leonard kicks to George. Zubac trying to break loose. And they recover it. Morris passes to Wall. And Leonard has it in the corner. The three from George. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Pass to Towns. Over Morris. And it's Towns missing.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And George gets it to go.
Well, Paul George does have unlimited range, kind of getting into that mode where one of those guys you have to guard when he gets over half court.
Back to Russell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Wall looking for an opening. Outside Leonard fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 8.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Russell, down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Wall with the bounce pass. Nobody near Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
It's Prince on the wing. Deep 2 from Russell. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. Again, Leonard missing. Timberwolves trail by 12.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Wall. Outside, George from the arc. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
And here's Russell. He's got 6. Back to Edwards. Over to the left wing. Towns wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Outside, Wall takes it inside. Zubac kicks to Wall. His three-pointer's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 13. Left side, Towns. And here's Edwards from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Edwards got 9 points.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Back to Wall. From deep, George. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
The end of the first half with the score.
Thanks so much, David.
31.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And here's Morris for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Outside for George. For the 3. The Clippers keep it alive. Zubac finds George. Leonard fires away from outside. Morris right side. Now the pass to Wall. George way outside. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game. Passes it to Gobert. Now Russell. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Edwards. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Wall passes to George. Shot from 16 and off the glass. That one's good. George has got 14 points for the game.
Just surveying the defense, and Paul George had enough room to get that one off.
Towns for 3. Drills it from outside.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. On the wing, Morris. And the 3 ball is good. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Here's Edwards. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Outside Leonard. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the
Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Towns. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And this is what you like to see. Big Cat using that size to his advantage.
Ball passes to Leonard. Shot from the wing. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Kicks it out to Prince. Takes the three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Clippers leading by 11. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Morris dishes the wall. Leonard on the wing. Pass to George. A three. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Ball passes to Morris. A three from Leonard. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Russell kicks to Prince. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Zubats. There's the pass to Leonard. From outside the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Outside, Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He ends up dropping in 2 from this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3. Kicks it out to Leonard. Jacks up a 3. The shot comes out, and Minnesota will come the other way. Prince, the pass to Towns. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Outside, George from deep three-point range. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And
by Wall. 19 points for George. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Prince. Over in the corner, Edwards. Back to Prince. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota, trailing by 10. Good on the short little jump shot. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Now, here's George. Clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a nice assist from Wall. Scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubats has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Passes to Leonard. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
All with it. Outside, George. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Out to Morris. Leonard on the wing. Launches a 3. They get it back. Zubats the pass to Leonard. Morris outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep. And it's Leonard missing. Timberwolves trail by 8. Down low. Paul George with the steal. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right side, Leonard. Back to George. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Russell kicks to Towns. Here's the 3. Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. Another shot. Out to Russell. From deep three-point range, it's John Wall with the rebound. So the Clippers with the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
outdo their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. The putback. Boy, hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Here's Bridges. Misses off the right iron. To the middle. Tipped. Stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Paul. Soft touch off the glass.
So clever and decisive in transition. Paul is fantastic at keeping defenders guessing and off balance.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Russell. Not going to go that time. Ayton with the defensive effort. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Towns. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Paul passes to Bridges. Here's Booker. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Over Bridges. And that one's long. The Suns have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. It's Booker on the wing. Over Edwards. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 of 6 so far. No good that time. The Suns leading. Ayton with it. Russell covering. And there's the basket. And the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Outside Johnson. For 3, Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Rebound Minnesota.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Oh, Paul with the block. There's a minute 47 left in the opening quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Now Russell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's Towns on the assist by Russell.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
From 13. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Paul. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Outside Russell. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Deflects the pass. Dive for it. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Bridges, right side. Johnson passes to Booker. 4-3. Ball from deep three-point land. Johnson. From deep three-point range. Edwards pulls it in.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Look,
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Phoenix.
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Booker against Edwards. Paul passes to Booker. Fades. He drops it from range. Booker's got 5.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
The kick out to Edwards. Towns passes to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the court instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Paul finds Booker. From deep. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
They get it back.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Here's Bridges. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Russell from outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Johnson. And stolen by Gobert. 3 on 3. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Booker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Shoots from 12. The shot by Johnson, no good. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The 3-ball. Rebound Minnesota.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Russell. Driving inside. And here's Edwards outside. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Paul with it. He's got 5.
2 minutes.
Left side Booker over Edwards. And the Suns miss again. The Timberwolves have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Towns for 3. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. The Suns have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. For 3, Booker. They get it again. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Edwards can't hit.
And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
And Booker the bucket on the assist by Johnson. Booker's got 8.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Outside Booker. And it's Booker again missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Edwards out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Paul against Russell. There's the triple. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. 30 seconds left in the first half. Booker, the pass to Paul. Fires for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. It's Edwards with a drive. Let's go with a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Left side Booker. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half now in the books. The Suns on top, up 10. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Paul. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. Knocked loose.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Looking to end this cold spell. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Phoenix no good that time either. Well, the Timberwolves shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards got 7 points. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Outside Edwards. 90 seconds into the second half now. The shot won't fall. The Suns go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Booker finds Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Edwards. Russell from outside. Pure from three-point range. He has 6.
No hesitation from Russell. I like seeing him make quick decisions and take these shots.
Bridges outside. For 3. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
The shot by Russell, no good. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Bridges misses. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Prince. Goes up on the wing. They get the rebound. Gobert launches it. Prince can't hit.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Good chance here for Booker. Knocks down the 18-footer. Booker's got 10 points.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Russell from outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third quarter. Bridges misses. And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 23% so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
Anthony Towns taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. The Suns leading. Here's Booker. Ayton passes to Paul. From deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
The Suns shooting just around 26% for the game. The three from Ayton. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Edwards driving to the basket, and it's in there. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Booker fires from way outside. And the Suns miss again. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. For 3, Bridges sinks it from distance. Bridges has got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's Phoenix ending the quarter up 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Paul. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on a slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Pass to Paul. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Back to Edwards. Here's Towns. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. The shot that time not on target. Johnson passes to Ayton. Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. For three, Booker. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And there's Towns on the assist by Edwards.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
From deep three-point range, Paul for three. Phoenix no good that time either.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
It's Booker on the wing. Fades away. Drills it from deep. And the Suns lead by 6.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Edwards. Booker with the defensive effort.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Pass to Paul. Takes the three. Kept alive. Out to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now here's Paul.
2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Towns into the lane. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. It's Bridges on the wing. Booker, pass to Paul. From deep. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
From deep. Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he sees the chance.
Over to the left wing. Back to Russell. Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. Shoots over Paul. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Three-pointer, Bridges. Towns with a rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
A three off the inbound. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Towns against Johnson. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. Bridges misses. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns for 3. Knocks it loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Paul. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This one was a...
says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Brooks. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Pass to Bane. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Russell, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. This contest has the potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run it up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
Now here's Towns. After the miss from Desmond Bane. Towns, the pass to Prince, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Morant against Russell. Morant kicks to Bane. Shoots, and the rejection by Towns. There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Out to Brooks. And a wide open look for Bane. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Towns lets it go from deep. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They trail by 3. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's deflected. Now here's Morant for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert the pass to Towns. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Edwards, and he lobs it up toward the rim. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here's Towns. Gobert trying to get open. Towns, no luck.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Payton for 3, and that one is off. And Minnesota now the other way. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Bane finds Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Outside Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Grant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards drawing the double team. Prince kicks to Russell. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from three, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The pass to Morant from outside the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 5.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Russell passes to Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, you gotta respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Pass to Aldama. Fires the 3. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Minnesota on top. They lead by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then there's John Morant, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Aldama, and at the power forward. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
There's Russell with the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Memphis the other way now. Count that 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Morant.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
For 3, Edwards gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Morant. Score of the basket is 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
For 3, Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And stolen by Prince. And now Russell pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he comes up with the deuce. Russell's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court, finishes the job there.
Morant scanning the floor. Brooks with no one around. And the 3 off target. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game here. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. If you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Morant kicks to Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass him.
Edwards can't hit.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Bain, and it's sent back by Russell. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Gobert. And he makes good on the layup. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Bain with it, picked up by Edwards. Morant passes to Bain. The rebound by Prince.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
Terrific imagination, creativity. Russell already one of the league's more intriguing playmakers.
Morant outside. Here's Aldama. To the inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Russell with a wide open look and a miss there on the triple. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell. Brooks kicks to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one.
And no question, Morant has the range. And he's working on the consistency. But the shot looks good.
All right, thank you, David. And folks,
The Grizzlies, 25.
halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Bain passes to Brooks. Bain with it. Guarded now by Prince. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, Father Time is undefeated. Every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me. Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Edwards drives in and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here's Morant. 17 points in the game. And the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bain's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
The kick out to Towns. Over Adams. Here's Gobert. Towns trying to get open, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 8.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Aldama. Morant against Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Aldama passes to Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edwards. And blocked by Bane. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Russell passes to Towns. The 3.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Aldama passes to Morant. Edwards against Bane, and Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Back to Russell. Right side, Edwards. And the shot is good. 7 points in the game.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
There's the lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
For 3, Edwards. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Bane with it. Guarded now by Prince. Morant against Russell. Bane passes to Morant. Second chance effort. Hangs. They shoot again. Here's Adams out to Brooks. Here's Morant. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Timberwolves trail by 4. Towns, the pass to Prince. Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Aldama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Out left to the wing. Towns kicks to Russell. The 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Gobert's got 10 points in the game. Russell against Morant. Towns with the steal. For the tie. Passes it to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Releases. And he overshot that one, missing.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Over Bane. That one's not going to go. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 4. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Then it's Brooks. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4 slot.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss him. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
For three. Back to Brooks. Outside, Bain. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. One minute now into this fourth quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Here's Russell with the 3. Morant with some nice D.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Prince wide open. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Aldama. Morant against Russell. Back to Morant. Brooks outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Kept alive. Gobert fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Gobert, no good on that free throw.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier season. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness. Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Here's Prince, and it's Russell in the corner. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Nice D from Brooks. They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
There's the lob to Towns. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Pulls up for 3, and it's Brooks that time on the assist by Morant.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Another miss by Minnesota. And here are the Grizzlies with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. He kicks it to Adams. Bain passes to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. Out to Russell for the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
1:04 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Morant. The pass to Aldama. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
A really solid victory for them here tonight. They kept things simple, took what the defense gave them, and grabbed the win for Memphis.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Memphis moving that ball around. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And Edwards launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Adams.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg.
basketball fans, and we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. Throws it up high. And it's powered home by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns, too big, too strong, too high off his feet.
Jackson outside. Intercepted. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Russell, that's good. And here's Jackson. George outside. First quarter of play, a minute in. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top three. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Now here's Jackson. Leonard for three, and stolen by Gobert. Oh, there's the alley, and it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, oops, the alley, a gorgeous delivery to Towns.
Morris outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Edwards. And he buries his first look.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Leonard outside.
I see him.
Three-pointer. That shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Here's Prince. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
George with the bucket.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
They get it back. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Leonard for three. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
Jackson outside. Leonard passes to Jackson. George with it. Takes a three. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Russell. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Jackson finds Morris. Back to Jackson. Now George. Outside Edwards. That one is off. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Leonard outside. From downtown. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Prince can't hit.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
There's Jackson with the three. Gets the three to fall.
If Jackson finds a shot at the arc, look out. This guy has become very consistent from out there.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards. Pass to Towns. Here's the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 7.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Morris. He got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The T-Wolves on top.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the 1. Towns with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Jackson. Morris outside. Here's Leonard. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
The Clippers trail. Jackson outside. It's George with the drive. Back to Jackson. Leonard right side to the paint. The kick out to Morris. Just 5 to shoot. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. 6 points for him.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris. Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The Timberwolves have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Edwards. Here's Prince, guarded by Morris. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards got 6. We know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Clippers have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. It's George on the wing. Morris on the wing. Back to Jackson. For 3, George counted from distance.
Well, Paul George able to keep that shot high in the air. This is a dangerous long-range bomber.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Lets it fly from 18. Leonard pulls down the board.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to George. Here's Leonard. There's Jackson with the 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. 6 points for him.
Well, the ability to catch and shoot. The rise and fire from Reggie Jackson on point.
Fires the 3. Edwards can't hit.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Now here's Russell. And he drives in. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:14 left in the second period. George, a deep three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Now here's Russell. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by George.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Morris passes to Zubac. George outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to George. 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. Lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
This guy loves to help his team space the floor. You have to respect Kawhi's range. He will make you pay.
And he can't get that one. Jackson outside. No good with the triple. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going. All right, good stuff, Allie.
Minnesota Timberwolves, 19. The Clippers, 24.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Russell, that's good. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Now here's Russell. He's got 6. Leonard passes to Morris. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, this is why Mr. Morris is out there. The ability to drain the shot from long distance and spread the floor.
Russell from outside. Another miss by Russell. The Clippers in the lead. Jackson with it. Russell covering. Beyond the arc. It's George on the wing. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The Clippers grab the miss.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The 3 from Russell. The rebound by Jackson. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Morris finds Zubac. Jackson for 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Edwards. Looking to get it going. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
The Timberwolves trail. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards got 8.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
There's Jackson with the 3. Drains the triple. And the Clippers lead by 10. Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
So it's the Clippers now, following the score by Minnesota. Morris outside. The 3. George outside. This one for 3. It doesn't go for him. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
A minute 6 left in the third. Morris on the wing. There's the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Off the mark there with a 3. The Clippers shooting only 30% in the third quarter. The 3, George. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Towns passes to Gobert. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert, so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
Here's George. 6 points for him. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Leonard on the wing from outside the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Towns for 3. Offensive rebound.
Well, to me, it's huge when D'Angelo gets to the glass. This guy has the ability to use his athleticism to his advantage.
Jackson, the pass to Leonard. Back to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. The third quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top, leading by 5. And time for a... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at point guard. Morris outside. Jackson outside. Leonard for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Prince. Russell from deep three-point land. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Stolen by Russell. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's Russell. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
George outside. Fires from deep. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, deflected. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. He's guarded by Zubats. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Gobert.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
No problems knocking that one down. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient. I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Back to Morris. Fires the 3, and there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubats. That's foul number 2 for him. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Russell up top, fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. George passes to Zubats. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubats. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Edwards fires from way outside. The rebound by Jackson.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Leonard left side. Morris outside. Jackson, the pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Zubats with it to the paint. George for 3. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Stolen by Jackson. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. It's George on the wing. Leonard left side. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Russell finds Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
Morris outside. Back to Leonard. Pass to Jackson. Deflects the pass.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Here's Prince. Off target from 3-point range. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Now Morris. Back to Jackson. Now here's Morris. Puts up a 3. No luck on that one. So the Clippers win it. This was a hard... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do...
guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Edwards, following the shot by Chris Paul. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
He can't get that one to fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. There's the lob to Towns. And stolen by Booker. And they're pushing it up. Oh, trying for it. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Edwards. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards finds Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Paul looking over the floor. Inside, here's Ayton, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools.
Oh!
Yikes, look out below! That finish. Whew. And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And Booker kicks to Paul. That 3 off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other, and then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Pass to Booker. The tray. It's rebounded by Towns.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. And with these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Prince, that's for 2. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. On the wing, Booker. Paul outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Prince, that's for 2. Gobert down low. Covered by Johnson. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter.
Whoa! Yikes. That's a rugged play.
Gracious. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. To end the cold streak, and it's good on the layup.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Up top, Russell, defended by Paul. Towns, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got 5.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And that one's good. Russell.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Suns trail by 8. On the wing, Bridges. Up and in on the layup.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Edwards against Booker. It's Prince on the wing. Off target with his 3. Johnson finds Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
end of one quarter of play.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transitions.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The putback, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Edwards drives in. Towns kicks to Russell. Over Paul. Another miss by Minnesota. The Suns trailing.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Booker with no one around. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Timberwolves have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. It's good.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Bridges kicks to Paul. The offensive rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Bridges with some nice defense.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Paul. And Paul stays with it.
Competitiveness of this game lifting, and so Chris Paul is going to get to that standard. He enjoys being aggressive on the offensive glass.
Edwards finds Russell. That's a 2 from Towns. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Towns has got 7.
I think I saw him at the Comedy Club on Friday night. A little improv. He's having some fun out there.
Booker in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And stolen by Ayton. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Paul. Jacks up a 3. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. From deep. That one no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Prince kicks to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Poked loose. Towns with the steal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you gotta like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Bridges misses. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's Towns. Shoots over Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
1:30 left in the first half of basketball. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For 3, Booker hands it from downtown. Booker's got 6 points.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker's going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Towns kicks to Russell. Ayton against Gobert. Pass to Towns. Buries it down low. And that's 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Suns trail by 5. Here's Paul. Ayton, the pass to Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Russell finds Edwards. Looking to end his cold spell. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. For 3, Booker. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bridges with the steal. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards passes to Gobert. There's the lob to Towns. And stolen by Ayton. Got a piece of it.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Paul, no one around him. And that concludes the first half. Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
26. The Suns. 19.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Edwards can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
Ayton finds Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. And the Suns get it back. Johnson outside. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Minnesota in the lead. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges. Here's Ayton. And he converts the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
He's a pretty high percentage shooter from there. Ayton's size and touch. It's a pretty tough combo to go against.
Russell with a wide open look. No good again that time.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Paul can't get it to go.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Ayton kicks to Paul. No good from outside. For Minnesota, they've got a paltry 0-6 to begin the 3rd quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Gobert with it. Bridges covering. Prince, that's for 2. Another miss by Minnesota.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off it.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Outside Edwards. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Towns scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Phoenix.
Ball fires from way outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but There's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
On the wing, Booker launches it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
That one misses. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Out to Russell. Tries again. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Suns trailing. And it's Paul penetrating. Bridges for three. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Out to Russell. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Booker the pass to Paul. Looking to get it going. Bridges outside. Over Prince. And it's off the back rim. No good. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Edwards dishes to Towns. Here's Gobert. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
On the wing, Johnson, defended by Towns. Johnson's shot is off. Outside, Towns. Oh, the lob to Gobert. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials...
The previous play is under review.
Make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. On a platter.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Paul with the 3. Unable to get that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Timberwolves leading by 6. It's Edwards on the wing. Off target from 3-point range. El Phoenix shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Back to Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Quickness of Chris Paul dicing up the defense with his superb passing off the screen.
Edwards passes to Russell. Outside, Towns. Russell kicks to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
Ball against Russell. Ayton dishes to Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And Ayton throws it down. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Back to Russell. Towns down low. Johnson on him. Count it. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Paul passes to Booker over Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
And how about the efficiency from Towns? The shots he takes often fall well within the offensive game plan.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Back to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And it's Towns missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Great open look there.
Booker, a fantastic shooter when he's got his feet underneath him. He's one of the best in the league.
Outside Edwards. 1:41 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Russell, and he drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
From deep, Johnson. Paul with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
They get it again. Russell. The kick out to Towns. From downtown, Bridges with the board. Suns trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And Booker, not just an onlooker. How about that one?
Also looking it over. Towns in the corner. Back to Russell. The kick out to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Now the pass to Booker. Over Edwards. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Passes to Edwards. And stolen by Booker.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game. They're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Now Russell. And so the Timberwolves take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.